even move. You just kept doing your attack.
Boy, that was quick! And there was thunder! Boom!
And the lightning!
Boom!
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, this is the National Football League.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis, we welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown
Yes,
Minneapolis.
fucking run it.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out comes the San Francisco offense as they are led out by their quarterback, the man known as Jimmy G. That's Jimmy Garoppolo.
When Jimmy Garoppolo came out of Eastern Illinois, many people saw a strong-arm guy, well-schooled in the passing game, who needed a little bit of time to develop and reach his potential. Starting to go in that direction right now. A former linebacker in high school, he plays the game with a lot of toughness.
On first down, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 10 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. But the Vikings and 49ers, you might remember, met in the divisional round of the playoffs a season ago. The Vikings coming in off the overtime win against New Orleans, but the 49ers, they were rested and ready, and they got a couple of touchdown runs from Tevin Coleman, and their defense shut out the Vikings in the second half as that wound up a 27-10 Niner victory. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
Leadership skills apparent early in his life, carried over not just in high school but in college, where he was a 3-time captain of the Michigan State Spartans and learned the art of the comeback early in his career there, and actually capped off his career with a big comeback in a bowl game before going off to the NFL.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, fuck.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
First down, here's the run.
Oh, that was fucking
And his
terrible.
second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, but they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's again to Cook. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
Fuck.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a
like
3rd and
this
long, and
coverage.
suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo
Fuck,
is a
this is
very,
bad.
very fickle man.
3rd and long for Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And Rudolph has it to tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll fight forward maybe to the
got,
line
like,
of scrimmage,
fucking
but that's
mauled.
all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins.
Fucking A, man.
Down, sacked
We can
at
get
the
fucking
18-yard
open.
line. Javon Kinlaw able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move him enough to pick up the first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it used just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's its Phillies running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Garoppolo going to get this off to Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. Just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And Mostert with a first down carry, nice carry, gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down, Mostert. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 27. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. First down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet. It's knocked out. But fortunately, he's
Come on. That was the easiest fucking fumble to get.
Well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can score in any direction and move in any way.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle.
You guys
Touchdown,
right fucking there.
49ers. George Kittle.
Oh, of course. It's fucking Kittle. Fuck
And
that
the
guy.
49ers have now
Doesn't do
taken the
shit.
lead. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost.
Oh my
And obviously he transmitted
god.
that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
Yeah, you didn't fucking have to, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there.
That was a pointless fucking call. It was a fucking pointless fucking call.
Kept him in this game.
No doubt about it, because if he's not making the plays that we've seen, they are really getting blown out in this one. I don't think they have any chance at all. He's keeping them in striking distance, hoping to get some help from the defensive side of the ball so that maybe some of these plays can turn into plays that maybe put them in the lead.
First down. Here's Cousins. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Very solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 27 yards there, a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Come on! That's bullshit.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. This will be caught at about the 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
It's a loss of 1.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he will score.
There we go.
Touchdown, Vikings. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Maybe time for 1 play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for 1 final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking
Oh,
to
they
keep
called
it
a timeout.
contained
They're
as
going to
able
go
to get
for a
him
Hail
down.
Mary.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a strong first half for the veteran quarterback, Kirk Cousins. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Man, right through it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Dancing to his left.
Oh, fuck. God damn.
On the release, as this will be incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Gosh, I don't like this run play. Yeah, I saw that linebacker right there, but I guess that worked.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Open man, it's there, it's complete.
That's what I
He
was
will
looking
have the
for.
Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down
Rudolph.
situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to
I
get
guess
open
he's
in key situations.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from a defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackle to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll run. Here's Cook. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
2-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Incomplete. Right side to tight end Rudolph. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Breaks a tackle. And he's brought
That
down
was
just
bad.
inside of the 10 at the 11.
I don't even know how he got that first down.
First down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Oh, shit! That's in! That's in! No fucking way! Fuck Johnson. That should have been Visante Shanko. What the fuck is that shit?
Circle that drive because that might
Was his number 81 back in the day? I don't fucking know. I think it was.
Into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab.
Oh no! Fuck! It heard me.
To put that drive away.
Let's see.
There's going to be a stoppage here. The booth
Oh fuck!
Touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, that might be. I don't know. It's cut off. Oh! That fucking noise. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, counted.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's polished off by a Viking score.
Dan Bailey.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Fucking hit him.
From the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Now he dunks this off over the middle. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Bourne.
Oh, come on, bro. Fuck out of here.
And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers are back within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Gold to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Fucking like 10 of them.
Across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have the full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation.
What?
We got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Cook following the penalty. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. He's got first down inside the midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one. And he's got this down to the 35. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll run with Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it.
And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Bailey got the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down 24-14. 23 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal. Win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
Brandon.
on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.